How to rotate an array. Problem statement. The input is the array and the amount of letters that you want to rotate. The array would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the amount of letters that you want to rotate is 2. And the output would be the rotated array, which you could see that you have rotated the numbers where 6 and 7 are now in the front. The algorithm overview. So, the first step is to reverse the part from here to here, or from n take away r, which is n is the length of the array, which is 7, and r is 2, which would be 5. So 1 to 5, you switch all of them. You reverse all of them. So now you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 7. And then you reverse the last two. Now you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6. And then you reverse the entire array. So now you have 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have a function called reverse. The function reverse takes in 3 variables. There's a variable a, which is the array. There's a variable I, which would be the starting point of the array, and there's a variable j, which would be the ending point of what you want to reverse. So we have a while loop that while I and j are not the same, and while I is smaller than j, then you swap the I and the j. So the I and the j is swapped, and then you increment the I and you decrement the j. Now I is 2 and j is 4. So now you swap those. And now I and j are the same, so it breaks out of the while loop. And then the array will be reversed. So we use this way of reversing it. It's called in-place reverse. We do it this way because there's no extra storage space needed. There are no extra arrays or variables needed to swap the array. So now we have a function called rotate, where you pass in the array and the amount of numbers that you want to rotate. So first you call reverse 3 times in this function. So there's a reverse function. We call reverse, we pass in the array, we pass in 0, which would be the start of the array, and then we pass in the length of a, which would be the length of the array. Take away the amount that you want to rotate, or that would be 2, so 7 take away 2, and then take away 1 again because arrays are 0 based. So that would swap this much. And then you call it again. You reverse the rest of it, which should be the length of a take away r to the length of a take away 1, which in this case would be swapping this, reversing this. And now you're reversing the full array, which would be from 0 to the length of a take away 1. And after you've reversed the whole array, you return a. That will return the rotated array, and the rotated array would be 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how you do it. Thank you for watching.